Welcome back to The Grind. In this video, we're going to break down the Cyclops Abyss fight, which is one of the more unique fights along the path because you have to alternate between evading and parrying his special attacks. Now, he doesn't gain power like you typically would expect, but on a timer, he will gain a bar of power, which appears to occur every 12 seconds. Now, in order to know whether or not you need to dex or parry, you have to look at that symbol underneath his health bar, which will be either yellow or green. The way I remember it is green is the color of the parry text when you parry, and you can see here when it's yellow, if you go to parry, the special attack is unblockable, so it will just go through you. The yellow symbol is for dexing the special attack, which is also the color of the dexterity letters when you do perform a dex. Now, Human Torch is another possible option because you have to parry multiple beams and those will give you smolder charges. So if you want to go with Human Torch, this is another potential option for this fight. But of course, if you have Aegon and you've ramped him up already, Aegon is going to be a great option for this fight because he just deals so much damage. But you can see that Human Torch does work pretty good. Once you get to the Nova Flame, you could even go to your special 3 if you wanted to. You get into those higher damage debuffs. They're not even technically debuffs, they're passives. And it puts the power sting on as well. And since he'll be cycling through specials fairly quickly, you'll get a lot of power sting damage. So this is a fairly good option for this fight as well. So it is a pretty straightforward fight as long as you're comfortable with dexing the special attacks of Cyclops. Now, the special one can be sometimes difficult to dex depending on how comfortable you are fighting Cyclops. Every once in a while, I still do get clipped by the last part of the beam, but you might want to practice a little bit in duels or in other fights to get familiar with this if you're not yet super comfortable with it. And then you just have to get into the rhythm of parrying one and dexing the other. And it might be a bit challenging to get used to it first, but I found that once I got into the rhythm of it, it wasn't too challenging to keep track of, especially once you get it straight that the green symbol is to parry and the yellow symbol is to dex. And the nice thing about having to parry is if you do parry at the right time and actually land the perfect block, you won't take any damage from the blocked hit. So even if you mess up and are at 1% health, you can see if you time it right, all the hits will be 0 damage, so you can stay in the fight longer if you continue to play perfectly. So I don't want to belabor this video, I just wanted to have a brief guide so you could see what this fight would look like before you got there on your Abyss run. So you just have to get into the rhythm and associate that green icon to a parry and that yellow icon to a dex, so you know when to parry the special and when to dex the special. If you're not confident, like I said, with evading that special, as you can see, I do get clipped every once in a while. So this might also be a fight that you want to put a little extra health into your champion for so that you can survive 1 or 2 hits if you do mess up. But that's also where the max limber mastery comes into play so that you can get up quicker if you do get clipped and get stunned. And as you can see, if you parry, you take no damage. If you just block it and it's not a perfect block, then you will take block damage. So you do have to try to time that parry just right. And you can see while you're waiting for that timer to give him a bar of power, you can get into an intercept cycle and do as much damage as possible before that power bar fills up. So I do hope this video was helpful to at least see and get a bit of a better understanding of how this fight works before you get there on your path clear. Check out my Abyss playlist for more information on what I have so far for my Abyss guides. Let me know if you have specific questions or other tips in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, and I will see you in the next video.